Good, good day, everybody. This is Carmelita with 401 Pound Weight Loss Journey. I'm coming today to you with a cooking tutorial, cooking video. I'm just going to cook a few items today, and I just want, like I stated to you guys earlier, I was going to bring you some of my little menus. So today what we have on the menu is we're going to do chicken enchilada with that Deliciou chicken. And we're also going to make some chili, some vegan chili with some Beyond sausage. And this is all for the week. So I hope you guys enjoy. And sitting in front of you, what we have today is some cauliflower, some carrots, and celery, and some baby green onions. I will be cutting all this up and preparing it for, excuse me, it was so pretty. I'll be preparing all of this for not only the chili, but the cheese sauce. I'm going to do a cheese sauce for my enchiladas. I was thinking about putting cheese on it, but then I decided, you know what? I think I'm going to try a cheese sauce. I don't know. Well, we'll worry about that when it comes to making the enchiladas. By then I should have my mind made up. Now I have a couple of scallions, green onions, if you don't know what that is. I have 3 things of celery. I have 4 carrots. And I have my cauliflower. So this is the first step. I'm going to chop this up, and I'm going to come back once everything is all chopped up and continue with the video. But before I go, I have some organic garlic, fresh peeled. This way I don't got to worry about peeling. I was at the grocery store at our grocery outlet here in California, and they had it for only $2.49 a bag. It's 6 ounces, and so why not grab it? I also have, for the chili, we're going to be adding the Beyond sausage, hot Italian sausage. I will also be cutting up some mushrooms. Oh, excuse me. These are the baby bellas. I love baby bellas. So I like them more than the regular sliced mushrooms. I like to buy them sliced already, but they didn't have them sliced. So I got them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice them up. And I will be adding the mushrooms to not only my chili, but my enchiladas. I love mushrooms. And when you're cooking for you. You're not cooking for you make your meals what you want them to be. You'll be cooking for you and your family the way you like to cook. And for me, I like to change things up a lot. So some of my meals are a little different than most people's enchilada meals, which is nothing but the meat and cheese. I like to go a little further and just add a little extra twist to mine. So there we have it. Alrighty. And I also will be using a purple onion. 1 whole purple onion. That should be enough for the enchiladas, as well as you can see here, as well as the chili. Alrighty, so I'm going to let you go right now, and I'll get back, and as we start adding to the pots, after I cut everything up, I'll show you how I add it to the pot. Okay, everybody, right here what we have in the pot, as you can see, this is vegetable broth. And what I'm going to do is I will now add the carrots and cauliflower that I cut up for the cream cheese sauce to the vegetable broth. This is how we're going to make a vegan nacho cheese. Okay? So this is a nut-free vegan nacho cheese. Some people's allergic to nuts, and nuts is higher in fat. And because I'm trying to lose weight, I chose to go the nut-free route. Now, those of you who are not allergic to nuts and are not trying to lose weight, you can do what's called a cashew cheese, a cashew cream cheese. And that's where you soak your cashews and then you're going to blend them up in your blender and everything. And, but there's recipes out there for that as well. But today we're just going to be adding the carrots and, let's see, and the cauliflower into the vegetable broth. And we're going to turn this on. And I'm going to let that boil and get tender. And once it's tender, then we're going to add it to the Vitamix. And we're going to blend it up and add the spices and everything to make the nacho cheese sauce. That doesn't take long. But I want it to boil slow because I have some more prepping to do for the chili. Alrighty, everyone. So now we're going to get ready to make the vegan nacho cheese sauce. I put everything in my Vitamix. I have the carrots and cauliflower. The recipe I use calls for potatoes, white potatoes. However, I opted for cauliflower. Now here we have the spices that's going to be going in. It calls for half a cup. Last time I did a half a cup of nutritional yeast. I didn't get the cheese flavor, so I'm going to do a whole cup of nutritional yeast. And this is it right here. And what I do is, it's not Bragg's. You can get Bragg's if you like, but it's so much cheaper if you buy it in the bins. So I buy about a pound in the bins. And here we have pink Himalayan salt, paprika, garlic pepper, onion, garlic powder, onion powder, and sea salt, pink Himalayan salt. So all that's in that little container right there. We got a tablespoon of lemon juice, and we have a tablespoon of cornstarch for the thickness. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just add these to the Vitamix. Get on in there, all in there, guys. Put it all up in there. All that nutritional yeast, because I love the taste of cheese. And that's what nutritional yeast does. It tastes just like cheese. And the lemon juice. Now, I have one ingredient that I have to add, and that is coconut milk. And voila, we have nacho cream cheese sauce. And when I tell you, it is delicious. Let me get a spoon. Let's see what this. See that? See how creamy it is? So that is our nacho cream cheese sauce. Alrighty. And it tastes divine. And that's all you need to sprinkle over your nachos. Alright. Next, we will now make our enchiladas. And we need to check on our chili. It has gone. Okay, so I've chopped up all the onions, the bell peppers, as you can see here, the garlic, the green onions. Those are the mushrooms, and that is the Beyond sausage. Now, part of this will be going into the Instapot, and I am going to make the vegan chili. These are the spices that will be used. It will be black pepper, a little Cajun spice, fennel, ground fennel, paprika, garlic pepper, I put a little ginger in mine, Italian seasoning, cumin, chili powder, onion powder. And I use Herb Ox vegetable bouillons. That's how I made my vegetable broth. I was out of vegetable broth. I like to buy it in the already made, but I didn't have any, so I used 8 vegetable tabs and a big pot of water, and that's what I'll be using to also make my water. That will be the water for my chili. I don't use plain water. I always use vegetable broth when I make my beans, greens, whatever, and that gives it that extra flavor. Now I'm going to come over here to the stove, and as you can see, this is what's going on in the pot. As you can see that, I'm getting ready to take that out because that's real tender now. And the broth that I cooked the carrots and the cauliflower in to make my cream cheese, my nacho cheese sauce with, I'm going to use that same broth for my beans. That's the best way. And it keeps you from going through food unnecessarily because it's all vegetables. So why not just use the vegetable broth that I use to boil the vegetables in for my beans? So I'll be back. I hope you guys are enjoying the little cooking tutorial. So the chili's gone off. We may have to do it a little longer. So once the pressure finished coming out of that, then we will, after we release the steam, we'll take a look at it and see what's going on in the pot. Okay, guys, now I've already sauteed the vegetables in the Instapot. I've added 2 cups of beans and the broth that I showed you from the cauliflower and the carrots. Now I'm going to add 2 cans of Rotel diced tomatoes and green chilies. All right. So I'm going to add, and you come with me over to the Instapot, and I'll show you what's going on in the pot. So this is what we have in the Instapot thus far. So I'm going to add the chilies. 2 cans. I've added all the spices, and when I sauteed my onions and bell peppers and garlic and celery, I sauteed with the spices. And then if I need to add spices, I will. But sometimes I don't need to add any spices because it's just right. Now I will be adding 2 packs of chili powder to this. And you want to make sure you get a vegan chili pack. I'm using McCormick chili pack, and it's hot. This is what I'm going to add to kick it up a notch. And I'm going to add my Beyond sausage and the rest of my mushrooms. I saute half of my mushrooms in with my onions, bell peppers, and celery and spices. And then the last half I'll put in now. So because I don't want those to overcook. And then I'm going to put it in the Instapot for about 20 minutes. Okay? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what we have so far. I've added some corn to the chili, along with the mushrooms and the diced tomatoes and chilies. Now we're going to add the Beyond sausage. Okay. You go around here to the and grab that. So we're gonna add the Beyond sausage. I'm trying to do this with one hand and hold the camera. I had the camera on the stand, but it's too much working with that stand. So I'm gonna put this in here, the sausages. All right, see that? Now I will put the lid on. My Instapot. Now it's locked. You want to make sure that you have this where it's locked to the back position. Then we're going to go over here and it says bean chili. We're going to click on that. Turn it off. Then we're turning it back on. It say 15 minutes. I'm going to see if I can add some time. I want to do it at least 20 minutes. And we're done. And when it gets to pressure, it's going to start cooking. And once it hit pressure, it has 20 minutes countdown, and then it's ready. All right? That beeping sound let you know that it's beginning to pressurize. All right, so I'll be back. Okay, so let's take a look at these. Oh, well, let's take the top. We're gonna open this pot and see what the. Let's see what the chili beans is looking like. Alrighty, so we all up in the pot. As you can see, those is my chili beans. Now that's how I like my chili. Everybody like their chili differently, but this is Carmelita's chili. I got some mushrooms, corn, my pinto beans, and my Beyond sausage for my meat. So we will have that throughout the week. And that's the final look of the chili. I hope you all enjoyed that. Now I'm going to put the lid back on it. And we're going to come over here to the table. Okay, so now we're going to get started with the Deliciou chicken, plant-based chicken pack. So all we need is this one little packet. And then we're going to add, to make up the chicken, the shredded chicken, I'm going to leave it shredded because I am not going to form it into any type of chicken because I'm going to make it into enchiladas, which I don't see any chicken enchilada recipes out there with the Deliciou plant-based chicken, box chicken. So I have a cup of water. It calls for a cup of water and a tablespoon of oil. I'm going to mix it up. But once again, Carmelita likes to put a twist on everything. I'm not just going to have just the chicken because I like flavor. Once again, I'm trying to make enchiladas. So I have some crushed garlic, and some purple onions I'm going to add to the mix. And I'm going to cook that in the skillet. And you're supposed to cook it until it's golden brown, light brown. So I'm going to mix it up and we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to cut open the packet. Put it in the bowl. I think I need to get a bigger bowl. Yeah, I need a bigger bowl. So bear with me. Okay, so now we're going to add the chicken, Deliciou chicken, like I stated. I had to get a bigger bowl, guys. The bowl I had didn't work. See, this is this one right here is not enough. It smells pretty much It has this scent. It smells like chicken, kind of. It does. Everybody been saying that, and I have to be honest with you. That's what it smells like. And they say you have to season it because it don't have any spices to it. They say, but I taste something. Let me see. Yeah, it has a little taste to it. It has a chicken taste. So I'm gonna pour this in there. It's 1 cup of water. It says 240 milliliters, so that's a cup of water. And then it says a tablespoon of oil. So I'm gonna put a tablespoon of oil in here. And this is the oil I'm using. This is the chosen or organic avocado and coconut oil. Yeah, this stuff is pretty expensive, but guess what? I got it at my grocery outlet. If you're in California, at the grocery outlet, you can get this for $9.99. It's 33.8 ounces. Yes, avocado coconut oil. So I'm gonna mix it up. That's what it says you do. You just mix it on up like so. And okay, it's pasty like. I can feel it, crunchy a little bit. And I can see how you can shape it in the chicken or whatever you want. But I'm gonna leave mine in the ooh, Jesus. Gotta have a strong arm. I'm gonna leave mine in the as shredded because, like I said, I want to do enchiladas. Something I've never even used this stuff, but I'm just gonna do my own thing. So what we're gonna do now that we have this, I'm gonna take it over to the skillet. Let me season it up before I put it in the skillet. Since I'm making enchiladas, I'm gonna use their Deliciou taco seasoning. Because the taco seasonings I have here, I was looking at them. Why do they say they contain milk and eggs? I didn't know spices contain milk and eggs. You guys got to be really careful. So now I'm really looking. I've never used their spices before, but we'll see how this works. Okay. A little taco seasoning there. Put a little onion powder. I'm going to add a little garlic powder. Because it's enchiladas, I'm going to add a little cumin. To it. And last but not least, a little paprika. Just a bit. And they say you season it to your taste and your liking. Smells good. Now I'm going to take it over here in the skillet and I'm going to put it in a skillet. And then I'll add the onions and fresh garlic to the skillet. Okay, so now I'm going to add some onions and things to this. Although I don't see them do that in the thing, but this is what I'm going to do. I'll let him videotaping, babe. I'm videotaping. Okay. It doesn't say how much oil you need, but it is browning. Hey, let me turn this down. It is browning. Put a little more oil in there. Okay. It looks like chicken. It's cooking like chicken. Hey, it must be chicken. Deliciou vegan, plant-based chicken. It smells good, guys. Let me see. I do need to add. Okay, I found a pack of taco seasonings. McCormick has no dairy. This one has no dairy, so we're going to add that. I like the shreddedness of the chicken. I mean, it is shredding like a chicken, like as if I had shredded chicken. I love this product so far. I'm gonna add a little water to it because I don't want it dry. You know, it's going to go in the oven. And what I'm gonna do is with the cheese sauce, the nacho cheese sauce I made. I'm gonna put a little bit of it in the nacho, in the enchiladas, but really I think I'm gonna freeze it because it can be frozen. And I'm gonna put it in the freezer in little containers, my little freezer bag containers, and then I'm going to just do that. Pull it out as I need it, shall I say, for nachos. It's pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Let it cook a little bit.
Did I edit it?
No, I'm watching. It's cooking. It's watching it cook. Hey.
Was she going on the phone?
Well, they hung up.
So what those drone shots actually work. Yeah, we'll see. I think I know which one's going to work before I even start editing and everything. We'll burn the last bit of firewood here. And then Jack's now inside. I'll watch Netflix, get caught up on comments, and do some Patreon stuff. Cut back in here from the lighter river here when I wake up in the morning. Alright? Alright. Good morning, everyone. Okay, you can come outside. You don't like water, I doubt you will.
Okay.
You will? That's cool.
I think that's enough. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to turn the fire off of this. And I'm going to get me a can of black beans, organic black beans I have in the cabinet. And I'm going to rinse those off. You guys can get any kind of black beans you want. I get mine at Sam's Club. And they're organic black beans. And I'm going to rinse those because I'm going to have some black beans in my enchiladas casserole. It's like an enchilada casserole. That's what I'm going to be making. All right, let me turn this off. And we're going to get ready with our enchiladas. Okay, let's set this camera up here. So we're gonna layer the enchilada in a minute. Alrighty, so now let's just start layering this enchilada pie. So, first things first, I'm going to put a little enchilada sauce on the bottom of my pan. Made a mistake already. I like to oil my pans before. I didn't get a chance to. Oh well. It'll be a little sticky, but that's alright. Next time, you guys, make sure you oil your pan. Don't do like I did, okay? That's what happens when you've been cooking all day. So, I just went out and got some tortillas, just some regular tortillas. Corn tortillas. And what I do is I'm going to just layer them. You know, I put a little like that, and then you can tear them in half or whatever to make sure that they fit all over the bowl. I like to dip them in the enchilada sauce. They're corn shell, soft corn shell. And I like to, just lay it around like that. Make sure I cover the whole bottom of the pan. So, and then we're going to start, add a little bit of chicken. Not a lot, just a little chicken, just put a little chicken in there and you just little. Now, if I was cooking for someone else, I'd use gloves, but this is for me and me only. Paulette may have some, but she generally don't eat my vegan meals. She'll try them every once in a while, but she's a meat eater. Now, if this was real chicken, oh, she'll be tearing it up. But like so, since I'm making a little pan, I don't have to be stingy with the chicken on the bottom. So make sure we get plenty in there. Okay.
Walk-in campsite, y'all.
And then what I'm going to do is I have some beans. Pour a little of these beans on here like so.
Reminds me of the Cowlitz River. Oh wow, somebody did put a tent over there.
So put a little beans in there.
Okay.
Alrighty. Now we're gonna add a napkin. We're gonna add some cheese. And I'm gonna be mixing all kind of vegan cheese in here. You know, you use whatever vegan cheese you like. Me, because I'm new to this vegan life, I'm all over the place. I always buy different packs. This is Follow Your Heart. So far, I like the Follow Your Heart and the Daya. So, this is the Daya mozzarella.
I don't really know. I don't know what's going on here, but it definitely needs to be investigated because if they're not planning on coming in until Friday night, how come nobody can use it this week? See what I mean? You can't reverse it. It's not allowed.
And I think I'm gonna put a couple of tablespoons of my cream cheese. Remember I said I was gonna use a little bit of the vegan cream cheese sauce. So let's see, let's put a little of that on there. Just a little bit. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but like I told you, I like to experiment. You just never know how stuff will turn out.
38 pounds in 90 days. Changed my diet. Cut out all sugars. I cut out a bunch of calories from soda, sugary drinks and stuff. And
alrighty. So now we're going to start back layering.
178, which is still 32 pounds lost since January 1st. And I'm honestly really happy with where I'm at right now. I like being able to splurge and eat popcorn and burgers, and as long as I can continue to exercise, have my steps tracked, do exercises 2 or 3 times a week with the body block system and everything, I'm going to be happy, you know? If there is a goal of any kind till the end of the year, it's to maintain and not go back up to 180 or over. They're full, guys. They ain't going to get a spot. Yeah, I feel great. I'm pretty much in the best shape I've been in since I was in my 20s, so I'm totally happy with where I'm at. I drink twice a week now. I don't consume any sugary sodas, even on my cheat days anymore. No, drink 0 sugar. So, all right, get back on the road, go north. I'll check back in with you in a little bit. Yeah,
let's see. Let's put this one over here. And put this one over here. Like that. And let's layer. Let's layer again, guys. Put some more chicken.
Still drizzling. I actually haven't even leveled out or anything. I just want to go make sure I'm legit. There's a couple other RVs in here. And state parks, so as long as there isn't a little reserve sign on those, these sites are good for 1 night. All of it, I won't fit. But like, see, this one, 21, is reserved. You can reserve these sites online and pay and have them reserved. I'm kind of thankful that I got a site in mid-July, actually. Let's go see this board up here. These sites are really pretty. This one's open too, but you're only going to fit like a van. Not an RV. Gosh, look at your backdrop. You guys have seen me grown over the years. 5, 6, 7 years ago, I may have been really down and out about the rainforest DNR camping being full. There's nothing you can do about it. Move on, find something else, right?
Some of it I seem to see. I missed a spot, so I want to put some shells up over in here. Let's see. And put some shells over in here and in here. And I'm missing a shell over there. I want to make sure I have shells all over. I don't want it to be just in. Okay.
This is totally different than the DNR, the $35 annual pass that gets me to those 73 campsites. This is totally different. State parks. And to put that into perspective, I mean, really, $45 for 1 night,
I'm gonna put a little more of the beans.
Look at this. Type 3 is a hiker bicycle campsite. How cool is that? Washington State has bicycle campsites.
Alrighty.
I'll tell you what. It is.
So, I'm going to add some more cheese. I have, let's start off, some more mozzarella.
Don't think I have ever seen a designated hiker bicycle campsite. And I'm not going to fit in any of these smaller ones.
That's it for the dahlia. And I found this at the grocery outlet. It's called Vegan Shed Shred. Never tried it, but we're going to see what it's all about. Smells good.
I'm going to keep that heater on, okay? Because we're paying for electricity. Oh, and then I'm burning propane anyway. Anyway. I'm going to use the furnace anyway. It's kind of cold, kind of chilly tonight. We're going to camp. Stay far.
Then we're going to put a little bit more of this, of our nacho cheese sauce in there on top of it as well.
He does say Mal. Boy. See you next time. Okay, pal. Okay.
Alrighty. So that's it for the nacho cheese sauce. I only did those 2 little layers. Now we're going to do our last layer.
The YouTube world. I hope you're doing well. Again, I'll put a link in the video description. If you need some mobile internet, check out Nomad Internet. Now I'm uploading all these videos right now. Welcome to Castle Game Nomad, everybody. Defending the castle from the evil, I don't know. Got an old wizard in a cage here, doing some wizardy stuff up there. All sorts of cool medieval stuff here. I think I've actually been here before. I think I came here when it was closed up. And this farm was dedicated to food. And he was a big Dungeons and Dragons fan, so his father put together this entire block park in his memory here. I think the castle's closed for COVID right now. It doesn't say it, but I'm going to stand for that. Pretty cool, though. Look at
Yeah,
this
right.
It's all
So,
three-dimensional.
that's the last. But you know what? I have this meat left, so I'm going to do mine a little different. I'm going to top it one last time.
2 kitty cats guarding the entrance here.
Since we still have some meat.
You know what the house is going for over there?
How much?
Look at these wizards made of concrete. Very cool. And a medieval Sphinx character. I believe this guy is a fortune teller. I'll be going to find a body of water today. Cool. Thanks, I'll keep looking. I will have to cool off. It's just 2.
They must have chose the loft.
Wizard's got 2 keys.
I'm gonna look at the pictures now.
He is a wizard.
I wish I could get out of your thing. I can.
Pete's dragon there.
Okay, so like this. So this is the last of it. Guys, I'm going to put the last of the beans on. Because I don't want to have all this extra stuff. So I just want to just go on and get rid of it. Okay.
A happy little dragon. Glad I got to check out the park. I'll put some coordinates in the video description below if you want to.
We're going to add the last of the cheese. Not the last of the cheese, but, you know, top it. Okay. Alright, so next cheese, I have some of that same type of veggie shreds. But I also have it in mozzarella. So we're going to put some of that on there. Okay. And we're going to do our last topping with the shells since we're all done with all the meat.
I have the outdoor exterior cameras for my protection, but currently right now I have no way of charging either of my two cameras up front.
So we're going to put that on.
Let me get on the road and let's have a little chat.
Yep, this pan is full. This little pot is full. She's full, guys.
Jackson and I found a little day-use park here, and I wanted to just let you know what's going on, because things change, and I'm always trying to upgrade life on the road. As you know, I love 1,000 trails. I remember 1,000 trails, but they're only around the outer edges of the country. So I don't know why it took this long. I just recently signed up to be a Passport American member, and it's totally different than 1,000 Trails. I'm going to go try my first campground today, actually. It's
Okay.
$44 a year.
So now all we have to do, I'm going to put some extra enchilada sauce on there because I don't like dry enchiladas. You guys ever have dry enchiladas where people enchiladas is just dry? And that's why I put enchilada sauce on my shells throughout, because I don't want them to be dry. This is going to be a little overflowing look like, but that's okay. I'll just put it on a pan and put it in when I put it in the oven, because the juice will cook out.
Remember, Illinois is still kind of COVID-y paranoid. I don't expect anything to be open, but I need to dump my tank, I need to get water.
And then I'm going to top it with more cheese.
Sound good yet?
Yes. So as you can tell, I was a cheese lover before I started trying to do this plant-based lifestyle.
Alright, just getting all snuggled into my campsite, guys.
I don't know how this cheese melts, so I don't know what the outcome or how it's going to look when I cook it. So we'll all see together. But it's not about what it looked like right now. It's about hopefully it tastes right. Alrighty? So that's it, and she's going in the oven.
$13.50. Here's my campsite. Somebody wants some wood over there. Have a little campfire tonight, and we are just 5 minutes from Land Lake. So as you can see,
So I hope you guys see how it came out. That's how it came out, and I'm going to put it in the oven now. And when I get back, we'll have a cooked chicken enchilada pie. Vegan. All plant-based. Okay, YouTubers, this is it. This is the final result. This is the enchilada pie, all plant-based. So we're gonna let this set, and then I'm probably not gonna cut into it until tomorrow when I separate it. But this is the final result of the. Well, let me go on and let's just see what it's looking like. Let's see. Okay, you see that? Okay, it looks pretty good in there, don't it? So that's the enchilada pie. It's cutting really good. It looks good. The cheese in there and the beans, everything looks nice. So yeah, that's our plant-based vegan enchilada pie. And it tastes good. I just taste a little bit off the knife, and it's pretty darn good. It tastes like a regular enchilada. You can't tell the difference. You can't tell that it's plant-based. You can't tell that it's not real chicken. I mean, the Deliciou, 2 thumbs up. It worked. This is made with, once again, with Deliciou the chicken from Australia, the box whole food plant-based chicken, and my own personal spices that I showed you along in this video. This is goodbye for now. It's Carmelita with 401 pound weight loss journey. Please do like, subscribe, and share. And for all of you who are following me on this weight loss journey that I've been on for a while now, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the love and all the support and all the encouragement that you have shown my way. So, once again, bye for now. Like, share, and subscribe.